Tada! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shiongo. I'm a little bit goofy today, so it's just going to be chilled and nice. Welcome back to my channel once again. Getting. Come on, subscribe, like, share, turn on the notification button, and thank you for doing that. My fellow writers, where are you? Writers, aspiring writers, book lovers, where are you? Where have you been aspiring to write? Have you been aspiring to write something? Or you don't even have that writing spirit, but you really want to tell your story, like you want to tell your story, you want to share your story to the world, please do. Whoever is telling you not to, please don't listen to that voice. Whatever is saying don't, please don't listen to that voice. Write your story. Yes, it makes sense. I'll read it. I'll let me know when you release or produce that book. I'm going to read it. Yeah. I'm going to title this Unlocking Your Writing Potentials. Everybody can write, like I always say, as long as you are literate. Even if you are not, there are ghost writers. Obviously, you can tell your story to people who will convert your story into a book. So yes, even if you are not learned, if you are not literate, you can still write a book. Yes, that's why we are here. Yes, but even for those that can write, that are passionate about writing, how do you unlock your writing? I'll be getting it for my writing part here, and I'll be giving you a lot of tips from my personal experiences, from what I've practiced over the years. And at the end of this video, you'll be able to at least have a clue of where to start from when you want to write something. First thing first is find your voice. Don't try to be me, don't try to be anybody, don't try to be Chimamanda Adichie, don't try to be Buche Mechita, don't try to be Rauda, don't try to be Dickinson. Be yourself, be you. So you need to find your voice. Find your voice. I remember when I started writing and I just left my book somewhere else, one of my friends picked it and like, who wants this piece of paper, who wants this book? And the person read the story that was there, was like, oh, this is Shio, because she said she could read my voice in the story. I don't know how my voice sound, I don't know how I sound. I know I sound weird. I know I sound weird sometimes, but yeah, she said she could tell that this is my writing because I add a little bit of vibes, and I add a little bit of nature, accents, like indigenous. I just put myself inside it, definitely, because I am just Shiongo. We don't have to, so I have to be myself. So find your voice. How do you write? Forget about grammatical perfection right now, forget about punctuations right now, forget about all those ones. No, think about how are you going to write this thing, how do you want to write. Okay, think about your voice, and in that your voice, what I mean is your originality, and I'll decide what style you're going to write. So are you writing in first person, are you writing in third person, are you writing as a narrator? Also, one of the things that lots of writers come across is the challenge of writer's block. They start, they don't finish. They start, they don't finish. If you're in that shoe, you are in this together. You're not alone. When you're having that writer's block setting, you're writing, you have this energy to start writing a story, and you're writing that story, you started writing it, and at a point you just got stuck. You are thinking, should this character be this? Should this character go this way? Should this character go that way? You don't even know. Oh, should this character die? Should this character live? Should this character survive? You are trying to figure it out. Take a breath, a deep breath, leave it. Give yourself a little bit of self-care. You can go outside in the evening, walk outside, look at the nature, look at the air, get some fresh air, visit parties. Even if you are not invited, ask to be invited. Just unwind, think out of the box. Don't even look at the story, think about something else that excites you. Also set realistic goals for writer's block. I've decided not to write at a stretch. Sometimes I have the energy, yes, especially when I type on my laptop. I can use a whole day to type on my laptop, which is good, but I don't do that often anymore. I just give myself a goal. Okay, in a week, how many words do I have as my goal? You understand? I don't even have to have 1,000 words as a goal in a week, which is very small. Sometimes it's just 200, and I have a set smart goals. Don't be hard on yourself. Okay, I need 300 words for today or for the week. I need 1,000 words. If I'm really excited, I can write 3,000 words in this at a go in one sitting. You get what I mean? But sometimes I don't just have the energy. I just write 10 words and I'm tired. You get what I mean? So set realistic goals. chunk it. Give yourself long-term goals, short-term goals. Okay, by the end of 6 months I should be able to be here. So within that 6 months, what are you doing daily? What are you doing weekly? What are you doing monthly? So set that goals, and trust me, your writer's block challenge will definitely disappear. Don't be discouraged. Embrace the creativity. As wherever the story is taking you to, follow through. Sometimes the story can even control the story can control you. I'm like, okay, you're thinking it's what should be like. Oh yes, writers are weird. We are very weird. We think a lot, so the story can be taken a step to where you don't even plan it at all. And yes, just follow. Someone might need a particular story to get blessed, to get inspired. We also advise you to create a best writing routine that works for you. I'm a morning person, but lately my morningness has changed. Like, I'm a very morning person. Like, I like waking up very early, like maybe 4 or 3, do some prayers, turn on my laptop, and I can be on it till like 6, 7, 8 a.m. if I'm not going to work. And if I'm going to work, I finish up maybe like 6, round up to get ready for work. But that little time, I've done a lot. So look for what works best for you. If you're the person that can work in the evening, then you're an evening person. Yes, take that time, set it aside, get a chair, get a table, write. I discovered that when I'm on my bed, I'm much more lazy, like lazier than when I sit on the table. When I'm on the table, I don't have anything to relax on or to lean on. I'm always on the go. My brain is always very active. So yes, get that routine done. Look for what works for you. Look for what's best. Look for the season that you know that your brain works more. Put mind map, flesh it. What are you going to do? What's going next? Draft it out. Middle, beginning, end. Beginning, middle, end. Whichever way you want to coin your story, flesh it out and go for it. Also, discipline yourself. Once you set your mind towards achieving a goal, oh, this week I'm going to achieve 1,000 words. Make sure you see to it. Give yourself a award or reward. Sometimes I love movies, like I said, but I don't treat myself to a movie until I've achieved a task, until I've done something good for that week. And I just think about that week. Oh, what have I really achieved? Oh, out of 3 goals, I've achieved 2. Oh, you should treat yourself for it. Yeah, you don't have to achieve everything, but that rate one that you've been able to achieve. Yes, I treat myself. It can be maybe a box of chocolates I refuse to cut open, and when I do something impressive for myself, I'm happy, and I said, okay, sure, you can have chocolate. So you can do that for yourself. Be strict with your goals. Be firm with it. Be a little bit hard on yourself. Yes, where I come from, the slogan this time is no grief for anyone, which means don't even decide, don't agree, or don't accept any negativity like that. No grief. Don't agree with anything that will push you back. Don't even agree with yourself. Don't grieve with yourself. If yourself is trying to pull you back, don't allow it. Also, after writing your story, maybe the first draft or the first chapter, you can get a beta reader. Your beta reader doesn't have to, yes, I know people get paid to be a beta reader, but you can give your friend, your trusted friend that won't steal your story. You can share with your friend, your family, your parents, anyone around you that, oh, I'm writing this story. What do you think? I remember that when I was in my 100 level, someone was writing a story in our room, and she was literally sharing it with us in the room rather, as roommates, like, oh, this is what I've written. What do you think should happen next? Even if I didn't really contribute because I was young, I was the youngest, because I was learning in my head, I was like, oh, why would she be sharing her story? But it really helped her. Even if it's not going in that direction, she can hear feedback from 2 or 3 people that, oh, this story should go this way, should go this way, should go this way. And you're actually talking about the characters as if they are real people, and that is the power of story writing. So after writing something, give it to someone that you trust. They can give you a very, very good feedback. That'll be blunt, that won't pamper you, correct you with love. Yes, so give it to the person to read for you and to give you their opinion. This time you're not looking for grammar, you're not looking for grammatical check, you're not looking for if it's correct or not, if the tenses are correct. You're not looking for that. If you are looking for that at the moment, that means you are stressing yourself. As much as I know that, yes, try to reduce the work of your editor by writing well enough or good enough. But at the end of the day, at that first stage, it doesn't really matter. If you know you're still struggling with editing, just still leave that now. Just focus on the writing, focus on the storytelling. You get what I mean? After writing your story, finally, go over it. Read it again by yourself. This time around, you're paying attention to you're paying attention to errors. And I don't know, I'm in my head, I feel I can only jot or write ideas in books. I can jot maybe in church, I'm trying to write someone, or in a webinar, I'm writing in books. When I'm writing a book or I'm writing the story, I type it, because who wants to start typing or copying for me in this era, in this age? So please use your phone. If you have a laptop, use your laptop. If you have a phone, your phone is okay. I used my phone to publish at least 3 of my books online, my ebooks online. So your phone is not an excuse. So while you are reading what your drafts, get self apps that can help you with your writing tools, like Grammarly. There are different editing tools, to be honest, that can edit for you as you are typing. They correct your spellings, they correct your punctuation, and if you pay for the, what's it called, for the pro plan, they polish it for you well, which will reduce the work of your editor, but still give you your editor to edit for you, which will make sense. So what is your takeaway? The first thing, write, find your voice. If you're writing a Christian story, writing a normal story, writing a children's story, find your voice. Overcome writer's block by unwinding, looking for something nice to see, watching a movie, going out for nature view, embracing nature, breathing in the space, just taking a break. Overcome your writer's block. Start writing by chunking your writing goal into realistic goals, shorter and longer goals. If someone to read the draft for you trust to read for you. And finally, edit, and after that, you send it off to your editor or publisher for you to do your final publication. If they are doing self-publishing, your beta readers should be able to help you with some of the editing, some of the rewording. Should be able to help you to do that. If you don't have that, then you need to make sure it's good enough before you start converting it into a book. I hope this helps. Thank you for joining in today, and kindly subscribe if this has been helpful to you. Kindly subscribe, like, share, turn on the notification button, and see you some other time. Bye bye.